Like you're going through the motions of life, but somehow you've lost yourself? You're not alone, and it may not be depression or failure. It may be a spiritual disconnection. Hello, and welcome to the Medicine Path. I'm an RN, licensed massage therapist, Reiki master, and a shamanic practitioner. Throughout my work in hospitals, hospice, and healing spaces, I've noticed something surprising. People rarely tell me they're spiritually disconnected. Instead, they say things like, I feel numb, or I don't know who I am anymore. I feel empty, even though everything looks fine. That tells me something. We may be using different words to describe a similar experience. This reminds me of something that happened to me years ago. I was suffering from severe menstrual cramps. So I made this appointment with an acupuncturist. I expected him to ask me about my pain, where it hurt, or how long I'd been experiencing it. Instead, he asked me one question: how is your spirit? This question stopped me in my tracks because no one had ever asked me that question before. I sat there quietly for a moment and then I realized the answer. I actually felt hollow, not physically, but spiritually and emotionally. I can't even describe the relief I felt that someone cared enough to ask me about that part of me. It wasn't that he had all the answers. It was that he recognized I was more than a set of physical symptoms. That simple question opened a door to a conversation I didn't even know I needed. And more than 20 years later, I still remember that. Sometimes the most healing thing someone can do isn't offer advice. Sometimes it's asking the right question. How is your spirit? That experience stayed with me throughout my career. As a hospice nurse, I cared for many people who near the end of life began reflecting on what truly mattered. Very few people wish they had worked more. Very few wish they had accumulated more possessions. Instead, they long for connection with family, connection with themselves, connection with something that gives their life meaning. I think one reason so many people feel spiritually disconnected is because modern life constantly pulls our attention outward. We're surrounded by notifications. We got deadlines, we have social media, we have news and noise. Our calendars become full while our inner lives become so neglected. Whether you're religious, spiritual, or both, or neither, I think most of us benefit from asking ourselves deeper questions. Who am I becoming? What truly matters to me? What gives my life meaning? Those questions require something we don't often give ourselves today: stillness. For some people, that comes through prayer. For others, it's meditation, sometimes walking in nature or journaling, serving others, creating art, or simply sitting quietly without distraction. The practice may differ, but the goal is the same: to reconnect with yourself. If you've been feeling disconnected lately, don't immediately assume something is wrong with you. Maybe you've simply been giving your attention to everything except your own inner life. Maybe what you're missing isn't another achievement. Maybe it's a moment of stillness. Maybe it's a walk outside. Maybe it's 5 minutes with yourself. And maybe the most important question you can ask yourself is a question that the acupuncturist asked me years ago. How is your spirit? Take a moment and answer honestly. You might be surprised at what you discover. If this message resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. Please help reconnect with yourself when this life feels overwhelming. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might encourage someone else who needs to hear it. If you enjoy thoughtful conversations about healing, hospice, self-care, and spirituality, be sure to subscribe to The Medicine Path. Until next time, take care of your body, nurture your spirit, and keep walking your own medicine path.